In this video, I'll walk you through exactly how to refund a credit card payment in QuickBooks, step by step, using a simple and clear workflow. If you've ever tried to issue a credit card refund in QuickBooks and felt confused by all the menus and options, don't worry, you're not alone. The process isn't difficult, but knowing where to click makes all the difference. By the end of this video, you'll be able to handle credit card refunds confidently and without second-guessing yourself. First, make sure you're logged in to your QuickBooks account on your computer. Once you're inside the dashboard, head over to the Manage Users section. This area is important because it ensures you're working with the right permissions and that everything you do is properly tracked inside QuickBooks. Being in the correct section helps avoid issues later, especially when it comes to financial records and refunds. After you're in the Manage Users section, look for the New button and click on it. Even though it may sound like you're creating something brand new, this step is necessary to start a fresh transaction. It keeps your refund separate from any previous entries and helps QuickBooks record it accurately. Next, from the available options, select Credit Card Credit. This is the option QuickBooks uses specifically for refunding credit card payments. Think of this as the official refund tool inside QuickBooks. It allows you to send money back to the same credit card that was originally charged, keeping everything clean, organized, and properly logged. Once you're on the credit card credit screen, you'll need to choose the payee. The payee is the person or business that will receive the refund. You can select an existing contact from the list if they're already in your records. If this is a new customer or someone you haven't refunded before, simply click Add New and enter their details. This step is important because it ensures the refund is linked to the correct customer for accurate bookkeeping. After selecting the payee, move on to choosing the bank or credit card account. This tells QuickBooks where the refund money is coming from. Carefully select the correct account to avoid mismatches in your financial records. If the account you need isn't listed, you can click Add New and set it up right there. Now click on the amount field and enter the exact refund amount. Take a moment here and double-check the number before moving on. Entering the wrong amount can cause accounting issues and may require extra time to fix later. Accuracy at this stage saves a lot of hassle. Once everything looks correct, the payee, the account, and the refund amount, go ahead and click Save. This final step completes the refund process and officially records the transaction in QuickBooks. It's always a good idea to quickly review all the details one last time before saving, just to make sure nothing was missed. And that's it. You've successfully refunded a credit card payment in QuickBooks. After doing this once or twice, the process becomes much easier and faster. If you ever need a refresher, you can always come back to these same steps and follow them again without any stress.